Hi, hello, I'm Maynor, and this morning we will be practicing a Hatha yoga class. And in our practice, we will focus really on hip opening. A lot of us carry stress here. If your hips are tight, maybe it's from running, sitting a lot, or it could be stress. So usually in this class, you also will have some sort of emotional release. So to get started, we will set up in easy seat, and in Sanskrit and yoga terms, it's called Sukhasana. So come here, just like we say Indian style to the kids at school. All right, so as you set up here, go ahead and close the eyes, roll them up to that space between the eyebrows. And we try to keep our eyes here as much as possible in our practice, because when we focus our eyes here, it increases happy hormones, and it also increases your ability to listen to your inner guidance system. So that intuition, that gut feeling that you get. So being able to listen to that, knowing when it's there with you. It's always there with you, but really just being able to listen to it. All right, so and it's not a force of the eyes, it's more of an awareness. So your eyes are closed and you're aware of that space between the eyebrows. You may also hear me call it the sixth chakra, third eye point, intuitive space. So go ahead now and bring your awareness to the breath. Begin breathing in, and when you breathe in, your belly should expand. And when you exhale, the belly deflates. So your inhale, filling up. Exhale, empty. Make sure the face is soft. Jaw is soft. Tongue is heavy. Keep that connection going with the breath. And our hips are also associated with energy center points in the body known as our chakras. And the hip is associated with the second chakra, and it's right here below the belly button. It's the location in the body. And the color associated with it is orange. So for your visual this morning, you'll visualize a bright orange ball of light coming into the lower belly there. And then exhale that color back up the spine and out the crown of the head. So you're breathing in, filling up. Exhale, emptying that color. And then adding in the affirmation, the ability to go with the flow. So it's I go with the flow. This chakra is associated with all of the fluids in the body, the blood flow, the saliva, and its ability to be able to go with the flow. If there's ever a time in our lives to practice being able to go with the flow, is now. Every day it seems to be in the world, something is changing, something is different. We all have to constantly adapt. So I go with the flow. And notice, even as you say that affirmation and you breathe with it, the tension releasing from the shoulders, down the spine. Continuing to release, to go with the flow. Adding in one more tool here. So you'll take your left hand and place it like a little cup, and your right hand thumb will be facing up. So a fist is called the Shiva Linga Mudra. This balances out the energy flow coming into the body and out of the body. It balances the masculine and feminine energy in the body. It's energizing. So we're using a balancing mudra that's going to help us to go with the flow when we are balanced. Breathing in, breathing out. So normally with this mudra, you would practice it. You could utilize it in the mornings on an empty stomach. And they say you should practice it for 15 minutes, but we will not be practicing that way today. Just holding here for a few more inhales. And the thumb is motioning that you are moving up, you are moving forward in life. And one more inhale. On the exhale, as you release the hands, exhale out the mouth. See if you can release any more stagnant energy. Inhale, fill up. Exhale out the mouth. One more time. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale out the mouth. And now we'll begin to move the body. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale round, tucking the chin, curling the tailbone. So these are seated cat-cows. Inhale forward. Exhale round, tucking the chin. So as you begin to move, you want to keep the eyes closed with that awareness between the eyes. And just try to stay aware of the thoughts that like to creep in. And you want to change those thoughts. Notice them and change them to the awareness of the breath, your affirmation, I go with the flow. So we're practicing being present in our practice and utilizing the breath. Your affirmation and your visual is going to help you. And as you practice on the mat, it's going to help you as you move out throughout your day. Back to a neutral spine. Just evaluate the transition that's starting to happen energetically in the body. And then you're going to create circles. So moving over to the right shoulder, around towards the front, tucking the chin, coming back. So this is energizing the spine. It's awakening all of the energy center points up and down the spine. It's also massaging the internal digestive system. And it just really feels good. It may look kind of weird and feel weird to you if it's your first time. Just really stay inward. Notice how the body's feeling. And as I start to guide you through poses, listen to your body and know that I'm just a guide. Only do what feels right for you. Modify as you need. Stop at any time. It's a lot easier to do that when you're practicing from home, I feel. You're in your own space. You're going to reverse the circles. We get both directions. Start to feel the spine loosening up. Back down by the ribs, chin is level. Reaching the crown of the head up towards the sky, lower belly's pulled up and in. See if you can feel the energy you created, the spiraling around the spine in both directions. Face is soft. And go ahead and extend both legs out long, flexing the feet. I'm going to lift up the glutes on each side so that you can feel the sitting bones underneath you. Act as if you're squeezing a block between the legs. The hands are down beside you. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Lower belly's pulled up and in. So you're squeezing the leg muscles, stomach, even the arm muscles, pressing the hands down. This is Dandasana pose. You may even begin to feel some heat building in the body here. Breathe. Getting all the muscles active. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, reach the heart towards the toes. And as soon as you get to your point of extension, make sure you're not just slumping over in that lower back. You're hinging here in these lower hips. So maybe breathe in your thumbs here so that you can feel that tilt. You reach the heart towards the toes. Maybe the head can go into the chest. Hands can land when you get to your point of extension. Keep the feet flexed. Keep the stomach engaged. You should begin breathing into the back side of the legs now. Starting to slowly open up the back of the body. Seated forward fold. One more breath. Exhale, gently, slowly bringing it back up and bringing the pads of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Pull the heels in. Start to butterfly the knees. We're starting to awaken the hip sockets, creating some blood flow here. Right, and then start to slow it down. Come steady. Lift the heart. Bring the elbows in front of the shins. You reach the heart forward. Chin goes into the chest. And breathe up and down the spine here. And gently, slowly bringing it back up. Chin should be the last thing to come up. Come around all fours. Setting up a strong tabletop. Your shoulders should be in alignment with the wrists. Fingers are spread wide. Your pointer finger should be pointing towards the top of the mat. Knees are underneath the hips. Rotate your elbow creases forward. So if you look at your elbow creases, they should be pointing forward. And then if they're overextending, you always want to keep a slight bend in the arms. And press the earth away from you. Since you're feeling that space between the shoulder blades spreading, pull the lower belly up and in. Act as if you have a block between the thighs. Face is soft. Reaching the crown of the head forward and reaching the tailbone back. Breathe. And then moving into cat-cow. So dropping the belly, raising the head. Inhale. Exhale, round. Chin into the chest. Curl in the tailbone. Moving with your pace, your breath. Maybe even try to visualize that you're moving through water here. Keep the eyes closed. Roll it up to the space between the eyebrows. I go with the flow. And then adding in our sideway cat-cow. So bring that right ear to the right tailbone for an inhale on the left side of the body. Exhale it to the center. And left your left tailbone, breathe into the right side of the body. Exhale to the center. And now move with your pace, your breath. Face is soft. Okay, option to stay side to side or adding in the circles. So you'll curl the toes under, send the hips back and around. So this is getting into the wrist, elbow, shoulder, hips, knee joints, and even the toes. Because the toes are curled under, so we're getting a toe stretch as we press back. Lubricating all the joints here. And then reverse. Reversing the circles. And then landing back in the center, looking up for cow. Round cat, and then press back, child's pose. You're knowing this is your resting pose. If it's comfortable for you, come here at any time, but you need to take a break as we begin to move on. Pausing here just to set your intention for your practice. In what ways in your life do you need to practice going with the flow? Releasing, letting go. Pull it forward. Curl the toes under. Send the hips up for that first downward facing dog. Shake the head yes, no. Bend the knees and hips side to side. Start to get into the hips, so bring the right feet together, right leg high into the sky. Bring the heel towards the glute, creating some circles. 3 times both directions. And then send the leg back out long. You're going to look forward, right knee, right elbow, starting to warm up the core. Take it back high into the sky. Knee to elbow. Exhale to send it up. Inhale, pull in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time, knee into the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now knee over to the left elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Send the leg out long. Bring the heel towards the glute. Press the foot over towards the left side as you look underneath the right arm. And breathe. Bring it back around, place the foot down, lower the knees, press back child's pose. Inhale, Exhale, pull it back forward, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. We'll take the left side. So bring the feet together. Left leg high into the sky, heel towards the glutes. Circles. 3 times, both directions. Reversing the circles. Send the leg out long, look forward. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, pull it forward. Exhale, kick it up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time be between in the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now knee to the left, right elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then you send it back out long. Heel towards the glute. Foot over to the right. Looking underneath the left arm. Breathe. Exhale. Bring it back around. Place the foot down. Lower the knees. Press back. Child's pose. One big inhale. Exhale it out the mouth. Pull forward, curl the toes under, send the hips up, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, right leg high into the sky, knee into the chest, foot in between the hands for low runner's lunge. Setting it up, make sure your knee is over the ankle. Lift those front toes, we're down into the heel of the front foot to fire up the hamstring. You're pressing the left toe back as you reach the crown of the head forward. Now squeeze the inner thighs for an inhale. Exhale, start to rock back and forth. And then land back in it. Root down, squeeze. Lower belly pulls up and in. Exhale, see if you can release the squeeze and then soften to melt down and opening up that left psoas muscle. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. See if you can sink a little more.
Letting go of your attachment.
Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release.
Outcomes.
Alright, left hand stays down, right hand goes up for a twisted lunge. Fingers are spread wide, reaching up for the sky. The left hand that's on the ground, you want to make sure all the weight's not dumping into that wrist by pressing the earth away from you, squeezing the arm muscles, squeezing the core, rooting down into the heel of the right foot, and squeezing the inner thighs. Even the back upper left thigh, notice if it's engaged. Big inhale. Exhale, lower the hand down. You're going to drop the back knee, lift the hands up. Reaching up towards the sky. Now bend the elbows, getting into the heart. Big inhale into the chest. Exhale, reach it back forward, lower the hands down. Walk the hands back for half splits, half Hanuman. Toes are facing up towards the sky. Maybe taking that right thumb, press it into the right hip crease. Make sure the right hip stays back. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, lower the hands, walk it back forward, step back, plank. Chaturanga, bend elbows, drop knees, chin, chest. Scoop the heart up. Either cobra, and then curl the toes under, send the hips up, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, left leg high into the sky, knee into the chest, foot in between the hands, setting up that low runner's lunge on the left side. The knee is in alignment with the ankle. Pressing the heel back as you reach the crown of the head forward, squeeze those inner thighs, and then exhale to release, rock it back and forth, and then land back in it. Again, lift the front toes, root down into the left heel, squeeze inner thighs, press the right heel back as you reach the crown of the head forward, pull lower belly up and in. Inhale, squeeze, exhale, release the squeeze and sink the hips more. Let that right hip just sink down. Now inhale, squeeze. You're still breathing even though you've got that squeeze going. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. Lower belly's up and in. Exhale, release, sink down. Holding the sink. Right hand's gonna go down, left hand's gonna go up. And spread the fingers wide, reaching for the sky. Squeeze those arm muscles, pull the lower belly up and in. Make sure the right back, upper thigh is active. Breathe. Exhale, wiggle the hand back around, dropping the back knee, lifting up for the sky. You're down into that heel still, and you're just letting that right hip dip forward, getting that opening there. Face is soft. Bend in the elbows, squeeze shoulder blades together, maybe taking the gaze up. Breathe down the front side of the body. Exhale, reach it back up, lower the hands, walk the hands back, toes up towards the sky, heart towards the toes. Now take that left hand into the left hip crease, pressing the left hip back. Breathing into the back side of the left leg here. Face is soft. Lower that hand down, walk it back forward. Step back, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under, stand the hips up, downward facing dog. We'll add in some salutation A here. Bring the feet together. Bring the knees look forward, forward fold. Inhale it up halfway. Exhale it out. Reverse swan dive, reaching up towards the sky. Send the hips back. Send the hips forward as you reach up and back. Inhale, exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Place the hands down, step, jump, or walk back into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under, send the hips up, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, right leg high into the sky, knee into the chest. Put it between the hands, directly into firefly. This one will start to move a little faster. Inhale, exhale, lower the hand, lower the knee, lift up. Inhale, exhale, lower the hands, walk the hands back, half splits, half Hanuman. Inhale, exhale, walk it forward. This time you're going to spring up to crescent pose. All 10 toes forward. Knee is over the ankle. You're piling the ball of the back foot. Squeeze those inner thighs. Reaching up towards the sky. Bend the elbows. Take the gaze up. Inhale. Exhale, reach it back up. You're going to wiggle out into warrior 2. Front knee's bent, back leg is straight. Get in and out of that, just warming up the joints here again. Reaching for both ends of the room. And then land in it, create a sensation that you're squeezing the mat together with your feet. Breathe. You soften the shoulders a little more out of the ears. Eyes are closed. You're going to rotate the right hand up and around and reach up and back for a reverse warrior. Hand can go down the back leg or reach around for the thigh. Make sure the front knee stays bent and you reach up and back. Exhale now into warrior 2. And then you're going to reach forward, going into extended side angle. Your forearm can go to the thigh. Top hand reaches up. Or hand to block, or hand all the way down to the earth, depending on where you are in your practice today. And then option for this top hand to reach to the sky, or reach to the wall above the head, shoulder towards the ear, to get into the whole side body. Or if you want flowing movement in your practice today, just move that arm around. One more breath here. Exhale, back up, warrior 2, reverse. Inhale, exhale, warrior 2. And then straighten the front leg, send the hip back, reaching forward, tilting down for triangle pose. And same thing, this hand can go towards the calf, towards a block, or all the way down. Top hand can reach up. Maybe if your head gets tired, you can use it to hold the head. Or get that whole side body stretch, reaching for the other end of the room, and breathe. Exhale, reach it back up. Back into warrior two, reverse. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to windmill around into the standing splits. That back leg just hops up. Head towards the shin. And then place the foot down. All 10 toes are forward for pyramid pose. Breathe. Okay, from here, put a bend in the front knee as you spring it forward, kick, going into tree pose. So that back leg pops right up into the inner thigh. Option to go to your ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Never on the knees. We're always above or below the knee. And then placing it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward, fold. Inhale it up halfway. Exhale it out. Place the hands down, step, jump, or walk back into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, curl the toes under, send the hips up, downward facing dog. Shake the head, yes, no. Reconnect with the breath. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale it out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing the feet together. Left leg high into the sky, knee into the chest, foot in between the hands. Set up that low runner's lunge, getting the knee over the ankle. Right hand stays down, left hand reaches up for an inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Drop the back knee, lift up. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down, walk the hands back. Half split. Inhale, reach the heart towards the toes. Exhale, walk the hands forward and lifting up into that crescent pose. Now on the left side. Again, look down, the knees over the ankle. All 10 toes are forward. Root down to the heel of the front foot. Rise up high on the ball of the back foot. Squeeze those inner thighs. Bend the elbows. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Take the gaze up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, reach it back up. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. The left knee out in front now. Bend into it, pull back. Inhale in, exhale, pull back. Inhale in, exhale, pull back. And then you'll land in it, looking down with the knees over the ankle. Lift the front toe or down into the heel. Squeeze those inner thighs. Create that sensation that you're pulling the energy up and in. Energizing the body. Spread the fingers wide. If you want to feel if the shoulders are in the ears or not, rotate the hands up. Notice if the shoulders drop or not. So option to keep it here or bring it back around. Close the eyes, really just go into the body and be in the pose. Face is soft and breathe. One more inhale. On the exhale, reverse warrior, drop the back hand, top hand reaches up and back. Option for the back hand to go down the leg or sweep around. And notice when you pull back that you straighten the leg. Keep the front knee bent. Inhale. Exhale, back into warrior two, moving into that extended side angle, reaching forward, tilting down. So again, forearm to the thigh, hand to the calf, block, or all the way down to the earth. Notice where you are, just honoring where you are today. Top hand can reach up, finger arm small to the back. Reach it above the head, shoulder to the ear to get into that whole side body. Breathe. Just hold on. Keep the face soft, try closing the eyes. One more inhale. On the exhale, back up into warrior two. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, send the hip back, reach it forward, tilting down, triangle pose. It's the same option. Hand goes to the calf, block, or earth. Reaching that top end up to the sky, around the small of the back, towards the top of the head, or just create movement. Make sure legs are active, core is active. And squeezing those arm muscles tight. Breath is the most important thing. If you come out of breath, you need to come out of the pose and reset. One more inhale. Exhale. Coming back up. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. And then you're going to windmill it around, setting up pyramid pose. No, sorry, standing splits. Standing splits first. Trying to get that head towards the shin. Let it lie. Hips are still square. And then placing the foot down. Now, pyramid pose. All 10 toes forward, reaching the heart towards the toes. Alright, put a bend in that left knee. Just bring up, hands come into prayer. Foot can go to the earth, calf, or inner thigh for that tree pose. So now that tree pose on the left side. Landing in the pose, pressing that knee back. Reach up with the hands. If you still want more chest opening, interlace the fingers behind you, squeeze shoulder blades together, and breathe. And if you want to really challenge yourself, try closing the eyes. If you're comfortable in the pose as it is, and it doesn't feel challenging, find a way to make it different this time. One more inhale. Exhale wherever you are, hands into the heart, lower the foot down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, floating hands down, heart down to that forward fold. Let's make this forward fold a little deeper. You can grab both elbows, interlace the fingers behind the head. Feel the blood rushing down the spine. Breath. Exhale, lower those hands down. Inhale it up halfway. Exhale it out. Place the hands down, step back plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, curl the toes under, send the hips up, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, right leg high into the sky, knee into the chest, foot in between the hands. Lowering the left hand down, reaching up with the right. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hand down, drop the back knee, walk the hands back. Inhale, exhale, walk it forward, and send the knee up, lift all the way up, crescent pose. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Reach it forward, tilting back down for that side angle, extended side angle. When your point of extension, you want to add on, creating the bind here. Maybe you drop that shoulder all the way in front of the knee. Top hand reaches around, bottom hand reaches underneath, interlaces, taking the gaze over the shoulder, keeping that heart open here. Breathe. Now this is just an option to go here. If you went into the bind, coming out, top hand reaches up, coming back into warrior two, reverse. Inhale, exhale, warrior two, straighten the front leg, send the hips back, reaching forward, lowering the head down, top hand reaches up or around, moving the hand around or staying steady, wherever you want to be today. Just keep breathing. Coming back up, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Wiggle it around, bring it forward to standing splits. Inhale, exhale, dropping the back foot. Pyramid for an inhale. Exhale, put a bend in the standing right in the right knee as you bring forward into tree pose. So foot on the ankle, calf, or inner thigh, and breathe. Again, challenge yourself in some way, whether it's a slight close of the eyes or moving the hands around, glute. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale it up halfway. Exhale, step back plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, curl the toes under, send hips up, downward facing dog. Left leg high into the sky, knee into the chest, foot in between the hands. Right hand stays down, left hand goes up. Lower the hand, lower the knee, lift the hands. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands back down, walk the hands back, and straighten out the left leg for the left toes to point up for those half splits. Inhale, exhale, walk it forward, low runner's lunge, lift up, crescent pose. All 10 toes forward, front knees under the ankle, you're up high on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. And then reach it forward, tilting down for that extended side angle. Forearm to the thigh, hand to the calf, block for earth. And that option here again, if you want to add in the bind. Do the top hand around, reaching for the thigh. Then you drop that shoulder right in front of the knee. And the hand reaches underneath, trying to interlace the fingers together. You take the gaze over the shoulder. You keep pressing that top shoulder back. Breathe. Notice if you're clenching the left toes. We're down into the heel. Lift those toes. And then that back upper right thigh needs to be active. Keep breathing. This is also a detoxifying pose. One more breath. Exhale, come out of the bind if you went there. And press back up. Warrior two, reverse. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Triangle pose. So straighten the legs, send the hip back. Reaching forward, tilting down. Remember there's options with the hands. Option to flow around. Maybe just creating some circles. Or holding a pose that's feeling good in your body today. Legs are active, core is pulled up and in. Breath. Breathing in, filling the body up. Exhaling, emptying. And then lifting back up. Warrior two. Reverse. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior two. Come around. Kick the back leg up. Standing splits. Inhale. Exhale, dropping the back leg, pyramid. Putting a bend in the standing knee to bring forward into that tree pose. And finding what works for you today on the side, wherever you are. Foot to ankle, calf or inner thigh, or maybe it just stays right on the floor. And you're just practicing picking the foot up and down. And then remember options with the hands. Do you want flowing arms? Do you want a steady pose? And breathing and finding a tight space in the body. Send the breath to and clear it out with each exhale. One more breath here. Exhale, just lowering the foot down, reaching up. And then sending the heart forward, diving forward into that forward fold. Go a little deeper again here. Grab both elbows. Shake it, yes, no. Maybe bending one knee at a time. And then lowering those hands down. Inhale it up halfway. Exhale it out. Place the hands down. Step back plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, curl the toes under, send the hips up, and then lower the hips, knees down, press back, child's pose. Inhale, exhale, we'll begin slowing down now, so pull it forward, bring the right knee to the right wrist. So we're going into pigeon pose. If this bothers the knee, right when you get here, you're going to take it on your back. So those of you here, curl that back toe under, walk the knee back. You want to make sure you're not sitting on your foot like this. The foot needs to be all the way over. Hips should be square. And then you can go down to your point of extension. All right, so if that's where you are, just settle in. This bothers the knee. You want to roll over to your back. Bring your right ankle on top of the left thigh. Flex the foot. Begin bringing the left knee in, interlacing the fingers around the left thigh. Use that right elbow to press the right knee back. And you're still getting the same sensations, just a different way. You can also use the wall, putting your foot on the wall. Just begin breathing into that right hip, the color orange. Using that affirmation, I go with the flow. So be here for a couple minutes, so just settle in. As the mind gets busy wondering what's next, go to your breath, your affirmation, your visual. One more inhale here. Big exhale out. See if you can release any more of the right hip. Sink down into it. And then walk those hands back underneath the shoulders. Curl the back toe under, lift the knee up, activate the legs, shoot the right leg back up high into the sky. Move it around. Back into downward facing dog. Lower the knees back down. Alright, so if you need to go onto your back, go ahead and go there. Otherwise, if you're going in this direction, left knee goes to the left wrist, and you walk the foot over towards the right. Square off the hips, curl the back toe under, and start walking the knee back. This foot should stay flexed, the left foot. Press down into the top of the right. Squeeze those inner thighs. Exhale, release the squeeze as you lower down, sinking in. If you needed it on the back side, you just take the left ankle on top of the right thigh, pull the right knee in, interlace the fingers around the right shin. Both feet are flexed, and breathe. Face is soft. Bright orange ball of energy. Breathing, seeing it expand as you inhale into the hip. It gets smaller on the exhale. Each exhale, you're finding a release. Fill it all the way up. Get the most out of that exhale, out of the hip that you can. And then walk those hands underneath you. Curl the back toe under, lift the knee up, shoot the left leg high into the sky. Down dog, last one. Lower the knees. Take a cow looking up. Exhale, round cat. And then come around to the back. All the way back. You're going to bring the right knee in. Left leg goes out long, flexing the foot. Trying to put the footprint on the wall in front of you. And then bring the knee across the body. Gaze goes over to the right as the knee goes over to the left. Bringing out the spine. Exhale, bring the knee back in. Bring the left knee in. And then the right leg goes out long. Flexing the foot. Trying to lengthen it as much as you can. Reaching the crown of the head towards the other end of the room. Pulling that left knee in. So you may feel a hamstring stretch here as you pull in. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knee across over to the right. Gaze is over to the left. That left arm goes out long. back into the body. Pull it in tight. Now bring the right knee in. Both knees are in. Take the hands to the top of the knees. Creating some circles both directions. Massaging that lower part of the body. Maybe even going all the way over to the sides. So you're getting the sides of the hips as you rock around here. And then come steady. Pads of the feet up towards the sky. Bringing the knees in towards the armpit. Peace fingers to big toes or all 5 fingers to the outsides of the feet. You're pulling the knees in as the feet face the sky for happy baby. And there's that option just to remain steady, tilting the tailbone down towards the earth to stay into the hamstrings. Or if you want to make it more soothing, massaging, just rocking around. You can rock side to side or back and forth. Wherever you are, start to close it all in. Bring the knees into the chest, engage the core, chin into the chest. You're squeezing everything really tight. Facial features, hold the breath. Exhale the big. Releasing everything down on the mat. And I like to keep my lavender doTERRA oil for Savasana. Put it on, take a smell. Help me relax a little more. Just allowing yourself to release and let go. Arms are out long, legs are out long. If it bothers the lower back, you can always bend the knees, bring these together, feet out wide. Savasana, final state of relaxation. Make sure the face stays soft. Begin bringing your breath back to your awareness that you're breathing in and you're breathing out. Notice how it just goes with the flow. It moves in, moves out, without you even being aware. But when we bring our awareness to it, it can be a tool to calm and settle us. And bring your awareness back to your physical body. Bring one finger at a time to the thumbs. Turn the head from side to side. And begin to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Create circles with the wrists and the ankles, one way and the other. Inhale, reach the hands above the head, stretching from your fingertips to your toes. Exhale, engage the core, bring the knees into the chest, rock over to your side of choice. Pausing, reflecting on your practice, and sending yourself that deep state of gratitude for showing up for yourself. And that reminder, I go with the flow. Just that visual of water, how it's adapting, it's moving. A rock or tree gets in the way, it doesn't complain, it just goes. If we can adapt that behavior throughout our week, using that affirmation, I go with the flow. And whenever you're ready, coming up to an easy seat, bringing the hands into the heart center. So pressing all 5 fingers together, thumbs into the sternum as you come into an easy seat. This balances out the brain, the right side and left side of the brain. And we'll still just practice with 3 arms, your choice, internally or externally. Taking a deep breath. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice with me this morning. Namaste. So any questions, just message me, let me know. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you. Bye.